Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So this is part 2 of my vlogs on the amazing resilient lady with Virgin Voyages. I absolutely cannot believe I'm getting to experience this. It has just been absolutely wild so far. But this is part 2 where we'll be travelling to Bodrum and to Mykonos, as well as having a sea day, or at sea day, which means that we will be cruising just pretty much all day to get to the next destination, which will be Mykonos. So I'm actually sat on the balcony. I've got the famous Virgin Voyages red swing behind me, and we're heading into Bodrum today. We have so far done Santorini and Rhodes. Honestly, Rhodes was next level. It was so good. Honestly think that I would probably return to Rhodes. We were talking yesterday that we think Rhodes is our favourite so far, and yeah, we're going to spend the day in Bodrum today. But before we get started with that, I just wanted to let you know that although I'm absolutely like flabbergasted at the fact that this is like a gifted experience for me, they are also giving me an offer to give to you guys. And basically, if you use the link in the description, you will get $200 of onboard credit if you book a Virgin Voyage this year, but it'll also give you $100 of onboard credit to voyage for 2025 or 2026, as well as 80% off the second sailor. What a bargain, what a deal. So yeah, but if you're thinking about doing a cruise, or you've done a cruise before and you fancy doing another one, Virgin is probably like, you can't go a lifetime without trying one. It is so good. They're adults only as well, so there's no kids anywhere. They're more of like a party vibe. They're so chilled. The staff are so attentive. Like, you'll just be walking down the corridor to your room and they'll be like, hi, good morning. That's just so nice. But yeah, we're heading into Bodrum today. Bodrum is currently that way behind you guys. Let me show you. So this is Bodrum, where we docked this morning. Some nice little boats out at sea. One thing I will say as well about being on a cruise, obviously this is like our first cruise, but it is so nice to like wake up in a completely different place every day. I don't know, I just really like that. And we've also had the most amazing sunsets. We've been lucky enough that the sunsets have always been on our side so far, so yeah, it's just been really nice. But we're gonna head into Bodrum today, have a little look around. We don't have any like concrete plans for Bodrum, but we're just gonna have a little wander around, little look, and see what's about. So I'm gonna go finish getting ready and we'll see Bodrum. And as well, in case you guys were wondering about my head, I just like my head's okay. It does hurt a little bit this morning, but the big bump that I had in it yesterday has gone down. Thankfully, it's just a little sore. Honestly, that water park was so fun, but I swear it was trying to kill me off. The slide. My spine! Well, it nearly snapped my back in two. But Emmanuel said there was a trick to doing it so that you didn't like basically snap in half. But yeah, that was just so fun. The only thing I would say about the water park was the floor. I mean, it was out of their control, but the floor when you were walking to the slides and stuff. Oh, I'm surprised that I haven't come up with blisters on my feet, because it was just like, it was just so hot. But yeah. So we're off the ship in Bodrum now. We've decided to walk down to the flea market, which is about a half-hour walk, and I am not sure that was the best idea. I mean, it'll be fine, but it's so hot. I'm already so hot, so I'll see if I make it. So we've stopped in a cafe to try and get some Wi-Fi and work out how we're actually getting there, because the network's been a bit funny here, just because I think with it, because we sorted out the roaming for Greece, but I think because we've crossed into Turkey, it's something different, because it was just working, wasn't it, in Greece? It's like a different roaming plan or something, I don't know. But so yeah, we're not getting network, so we're just looking on the Wi-Fi to try and get some kind of map to the flea market. Plus I'm already absolutely roasting. There's just no air, is there? And it's what, 30, what was it, 32? 30, 33. 33? Yeah. It's hot, man. It's hot. But if you look just behind us, You can see the ship. So at least we know how to get back because she's pretty big. So, but yeah, for the meantime, we're just sitting in the shade with our coffees. The waitress who's just served us the coffees has just given us, what is it, €5? Just like, that's my local money. It's very special, isn't it? Yeah. So, take that home. I've got that jar, haven't I, on the windowsill, which has different different kinds of money in it, so it can go on there. I just love your Santorini hat as well. It was in every place we go. It's like Santorini.
I'm tired of it, to be fair. Like, I just
want a normal hat.
I wish I didn't get like. I mean, it was nice when we were in Santorini.
Yeah.
But when we're no longer in Santorini, I'm like, I don't want to be like.
Hey, everyone knows you've been to Santorini.
But at this point in time, it's just so hot. Like, you'd rather have
need a
hat.
Yeah. Oh, there's my coffee. Beach. It's a lot smaller than and not as busy as we thought, I think. But this particular stall here smells unreal. So it's full of spices and stuff.
Oh, kebab.
So
that's the smell of kebab.
there is also a kebab shop just there. Yeah, in general, I think we thought it was going to be something different, didn't we? So it's a bit like a car garage with a few shops in it. But one other thing, as you can see, my sun cream's literally like sweating off me. One thing as well with here, it's so hot that they don't have AC, which is obviously different in Greece, but there is fans in shop but no AC, so it's never quite cold. But yeah, I'm just staying under the shade as much as I possibly can. I think we're probably going to head back to the boat actually. We've had a little wander around for like half hour, an hour. So, I've just been, well, we're back from, have I actually even vlogged? I have. Have I vlogged since I got back?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know, but we've been back a little while on the boat, and I've been out sunbathing for a little bit longer, and we've just headed down to the pizza place, and we're sitting outside, and it's just really nice vibes, They make all the pizzas fresh, so we've got obviously like the station where you see everything happening, and yeah, it looks really good. So you've gone for pepperoni, and I've got the pesto chicken, which looks so good, and that was a recommendation from my friend Emily, who'd been on, I think, what's the Ibiza one? Basically around like Spain and Ibiza. So she gave me the recommendation for the pesto chicken, so we'll give it a test. But this is what our current view is whilst having our lunch. I say lunch, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock, isn't it? But yeah, we haven't had anything since breakfast, so I need to swap these up. Ow, it's hot. Ooh, that's really nice. Full sugar and everything. Full sugar. And we have is it the Italian tonight? Yeah, we've got the Italian booked in for tonight, so I'll bring you along when we go there. Good evening. So we've actually had a nap. It's been tiring, I've got to say. It's been quite a tiring day. I don't think it's just today actually. I think it's the last like few days of kind of been tiring, just wandering around, the heat, everything. So we've had a nap, for a couple of hours, and we're just getting ready. Sorry, he's getting out of the shower. I'm just making sure that he's not in the background. And we're just getting ready to go for dinner now. I think I said that we were going for the Italian tonight, but we're not. We're going to the test kitchen. Must have booked Italian for another night, I can't remember. But basically, that's like where you get loads of tiny, like small courses where it's all kind of like experimental food and stuff that's supposed to go really nice together. I think they tell you a lot about the food and the concoctions and stuff, and it's a bit of like an educational thing as well, so that should be fun. But we're still just in that, but we're still in Bodrum, due to leave soon, I think. I think it did say that we were leaving like, well, we all had to be on board at 7:30, so we should be leaving soon because it's just after 8 o'clock now, I think. I am wearing, let me pop you down.
Ahoy sailors, we're sorry to disturb your voyage. Could we ask the following sailor, Mr. Edward Rice, I repeat, Mr. Edward Rice, to please contact sailor service by dialing 0 or any crew member around. This is a call for Mr. Edward Rice to please contact sailor service by dialing 0. Thank you.
Edward Rice. Yeah, this is my outfit. I can't get my bracelet on, so I'll have to wait for him, but just a little denim dress. I wore it the other night. Okay, so we've been seated and we're waiting for our appetizers, which are eel, scallop and cheese. I'm a little bit nervous.
I
Have you tried eel?
I've never tried it before. That's why I'm nervous for the eel.
Eel.
Besides that,
What is scallops again?
no clue.
I thought it was a fish because I remember there was something in B&M once that was scallop, that said scallop on it, and I was like, I'm really confused. It turns out it's scallop shaped, but I think it is a fish. And then we're getting chicken or some kind of chicken for the main, and then watermelon and yuzu for dessert, which is the little circular things that I think I've already put on before, shown you. So will be interesting. Nervous, but
Waiting for the experience.
yeah, waiting for it. But they seem to, I think she said that she would explain what everything is, etc. So yeah, but I've ordered a wine and you're getting a cocktail, aren't you?
In the middle, coconut panna cotta, 5 pieces of green onions, small and white squid. We have a nori twig on the top, to add some crunchiness to it. And both my manager is pouring some dashi sauce to add some more umami flavors to your dish. Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay. It's not so bad.
It's got a kind of like a sweet.
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Same. Me too.
I've reached a new achievement in life.
Eating eel.
Eating eel.
And would you order it again?
No.
No. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've just tried the scallops. It's not for me. Not for me. Unfortunately, I've had a little go at it, but it's too fishy. You guys know I'm not into fish. Full stop. The eel was surprisingly nice, but the scallop, a little bit too much for me. What about you?
Not too bad.
Yeah, you like fish though, don't you? Please enjoy. Thank you.
What's this?
The cheese one. Test kitchen done. I've got to say I was pleasantly surprised. We were questioning whether, with it being really small portions, whether we'd actually feel full by the end of it. They were all perfectly sized portions, and yeah, I'm suitably happy, and never thought I would say that I liked eel. So yeah, would try that again. Very quick change and pop some lipstick on because tonight is Scarlet night. So everyone around the boat is all dressed in red. So this is the dress, ready for Scarlet night. And Emmanuel is in, mind the messy room, his red shirt. The room is such a mess.
It is.
Yeah, so he's in his red shirt.
Yep.
Let's go.
You look stunning.
Oh, thank you. from the heels into the Birkenstocks, the only other pair of shoes that I brought. My heels lasted all of, well, maybe it's like 2 hours, to be fair. Had a couple of drinks. The show was really good, actually. They obviously, well, you've just seen, they danced in the pool and everyone was getting in the pool and stuff. We're just about to head down to the Manor, which is the nightclub on the boat, and meet up with Erin and Jack and just have a few drinks with them there. So I will probably catch up with you tomorrow. Hi guys. So I'm not going to say good morning because it is not the morning anymore. It's fair to say we had quite a late night last night. But it's fine because we are at sea today, so we're not at like a destination, we're just making our way to Mykonos. So I've just come down to the galley, got myself a little sweet potato salad thing. I think it's got like prosciutto, goat's cheese and some rocket in it. It's actually really nice. Got that with a Fanta. I might actually get myself a coffee as well because I feel like I need it. But this is my food and this is my view. Lovely. But I think basically today I'm just gonna basically chill by the pool. However, I'm not 100% sure on how busy. I think the pool will probably be quite busy, so I'm not sure that I'll get a sunbed. But it doesn't really matter with there because you can just chill in the pool basically because they've got really shallow bits, so you don't have to always be swimming. You can just kind of chill with the water on you, which I think I prefer because it keeps me nice and cool. But yeah, so that's I think my plans for today. Tonight we're going to the Gun Bay restaurant, which is like a Korean barbecue, and we hadn't initially booked that, but we were told that it was really good. So we basically like cook part of your own meat and stuff. I don't know. It sounds fun, so we're gonna go there tonight. We've got some reservations. And that's basically pretty much our plans for today. So we're just sat on one of the other decks. I've been sunbathing out by the pool. I didn't really film there just because I was just sunbathing, have a nice time. But we are by one of basically the deck at the back of the ship. So this is it. Got some nice sun lounges, etc. Got a cocktail on the go. Yeah, just wanted to sit in the shade for a bit because it's just been hot. But it's lovely. I think we're probably going to spend maybe another hour or so out here and then head inside and start getting ready for our tea tonight, which is obviously the Gun Bay restaurant. I might also have a pop in. I don't think I'll get anything to eat just because obviously we've got reservations, but I'll pop into the Asian night market I think they've got on. So they've turned like all of the food stations in the galley to like Asian style ones. So I'll have a look at that a little bit later on, probably before tea. But yeah, for now I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my cocktail.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improve, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard.
We'll start with the green one. The green one is
You about the game.
thank you. Chicken for you, miss.
Thank you.
The japchae. These are rice vermicelli noodles tossed with some vegetables and soy sauce. We top it with the chicken that you see. That is our fried chicken. We toss it with some sweet.
Chicken's really good. What? Chicken's really good if you want to try some of that.
Ah, you got it. It's sweet and spicy.
We have some eggplant, zucchini, and mushrooms. We have 3 different kinds of mushroom. We have the honshi minje mushroom, the king trumpet mushroom, and the maitake mushroom. Okay.
I'll look at the menu. I want to go. I think I'm still not this close.
Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. We have officially arrived in Mykonos. So we're here for 2 days, kind of. So essentially the last week we've been having to come back onto the cruise for either 7:30, 8:30, or I think 5:30. Was it in Rhodes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhodes was half 7.
Was it? Where was 5:30?
Santorini. Oh no. Santorini was half 7.
Yeah.
Rhodes
Must have been Bodrum.
must have been Bodrum.
Yeah, Bodrum, so that we could set sail off because we've had a sea day yesterday. But today we've got essentially all day today and all night, and the last tender back onto the ship is until 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. So we could literally get a tender at 2 a.m. if we wanted to, spend the night in Mykonos or whatever, go out for dinner or go out partying or whatever we want to do. But we're just going to try and get a taxi boat into the town centre because it's a bit mad here, isn't it? Because it is literally just the port. There's not a lot to do within walking distance, I don't think. So we're going to try and get a taxi boat into the town because it's just chaos. Ended up coming back to the ship very quickly. What are you doing? Look at the emergency phone.
I'm looking at the telephone.
So we came back to the cruise ship on the tender for a little bit just to get changed because essentially the wind. It's 7, isn't it? 7 and down. We do this every time we get the wrong floor. Yeah, so the wind was just absolutely ridiculous, wasn't it, in Mykonos? And I think the whole of Mykonos has probably seen my knickers at one point or another this morning. So yeah, got changed into play suit. Sensible. So we've ended up not getting the boat taxi back into the town centre because we are renting another quad bike for an hour. It is 6:30 now, so we've been exploring around and stuff, but we just want to get back on the quad bike. We really enjoyed it when we're in Rhodes, so we're going to get another quad bike, have a roam around for an hour, see what we can see, etc. And then I think we'll just come and have a drink or something. There's a bar / cafe kind of thing there. We were going to go to a place called the Sunset Restaurant or Sunset Cafe or something like that, but we tried to book there and it was €200 just to book it, which I think obviously is a minimum spend, so it will come off your total bill, but I don't think we would even spend €200, so we ended up sacking that off. But we were warned, to be fair, that Mykonos is ridiculously expensive. I think we're just going to try and do our own thing. We do have reservations back out on the boat for the Italians, so we're just going to go back on the boat after we've done with the ATV.
Got another one.
This is the one we're getting up. ATV done, and we're gonna head back to the ship now. We've seen some nice sights and stuff. Yeah, we've still got the rest of the evening. If we did want to come back out for whatever reason, we could come out at 1, 2 in the morning if we wanted to.
I don't think we want to.
But we could if we fancied it, but I don't think we will.
If only we have that ATV for like the rest of the day.
Yeah. Or we could stop in here for a drink if you want. Or so there's like a bar. Just there's another cat. Hey. How many cats here? Look at them. I could literally take all the cats home. How do we smuggle them on board?
The one by the entrance here is fine?
Yeah. So we are in our little restaurant. We decided to just get a little cocktail. What was mine called again?
Something tangerine.
Tangerine something. And you got
Sweet sunsets.
Sweet sunset, which ironically the sunset's over there. You can't really see it on camera, but sunset's over there. We're gonna have a little cocktail, watch the sunsets. I mean, we can't see a lot of it, but still nice. And then we're gonna head back onto the boat for our dinner reservation. All the cats are coming up. So it is the last day. We've decided not to go into Mykonos today just because the last tender leaves at 1:30 back onto the ship. So we didn't get up till like 10, 11, well 10ish. I think I've just spent some time by the pool, but then we've actually come up to the Richards rooftop now, which is really, really nice. I'll just give you a quick pan. We've got like hot tubs and stuff, so we're just going to spend the last day up here, I think. Have a few cocktails. I've got my corn star there. So yeah, we're just going to spend some time up here, I think, for the afternoon, get the last bits of sun in, and then I think tonight we're just going to head down to just somewhere on board and see what we can do. Spend the last day. I can't believe we're going home tomorrow. So sad. So sad. My book, by the way, for this trip has been this one. It's a brilliant book, and it sounds horrendous, but it is actually a really good book, so I would recommend it for like a holiday style, like a holiday book, because it's like reading, but then it's not at the same time, because it's about killing this. You get the gist. It's a nice, like, okay, he's just going in the back in the hot tub. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just enjoying my book, and then we might come up, so they've got like a champagne hour 5 till 6, so I think we're going to come up here for the champagne hour as well and just chill, just get our last bit of Virgin Voyage joy in before we have to go home. I'll never get used to that sound. It always scares me so much. Catches me off guard, but that means that we're actually officially leaving Mykonos now, and heading back to Piraeus. So we have been enjoying the Richards rooftop for quite a few hours. As you can see, I'm a little bit burnt. Plenty of after sun, do not worry, I will fix it. At least it's the last day, yeah? So we're going down to dinner soon. At the Richards rooftop, basically between 5 and 6, you get free champagne. They just come out with like Moët, like bottles of Moët, and just keep topping you up. I myself had about 5 glasses of champagne. Anyway, on the last day, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we're gonna head to dinner soon, which we're actually going to the Pink Agave, which I can't remember what type of food that is, but I don't know, I'm sure it'll be nice. It's the only restaurant that we haven't tried yet, so yeah, looking forward to that. It's still quite windy outside. Obviously we've left Mykonos now and we're heading back to Athens, so we're gonna head down to dinner soon, and then we're just gonna have a couple of cocktails, I think, and head to bed. We booked quite an early checkout for the morning because our transfer is at 9:45, so we have to be off the ship quite early, so we booked like an 8:30 checkout so that we can get back to our transfer point, because it's different to like just getting off the boat. We have to, like, getting off the ship, we have to go then to the place where they dropped us off when we first came. So yeah, we've booked quite an early one, so yeah, we're gonna go to dinner, have some cocktails, and then that'll be it. Right guys, don't know how much of this you can actually hear because it's quite noisy outside, but it's home time. We're all packed up, getting ready to go. There are about a bazillion taxis. Sad day, it's a very, very sad day, but it's quite warm. On the other hand, so I packed my trousers in my hand luggage, just because I've got shorts on with this top, and then I've just popped my trousers in my hand luggage and a little like jacket, because we all know that airplanes can be quite chilly. Yeah, I'll see you at home.
To you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do, baby. Let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me